Did you know every strange feeling you have actually has a name? Think about it. Sometimes you feel something deep inside, but you just can't explain it in words. It's like the emotion is real, but the language for it is missing. Now imagine this. What if every one of those strange, unexplainable feelings already has a name? Let's uncover one of them. Sonder. Sonder is that moment when you suddenly realize that every person around you has a life just as deep and complex as yours. For example, you're sitting by the window of a moving bus. Outside, everything is passing by, shops, lights, people. It all feels normal. Then, you see a man on a bike, speeding ahead. At first, you think, he's just another person in a hurry. But then a thought hits you. What if he's rushing to meet someone for the last time? Suddenly, he's not just a man on a bike anymore. He's a story. Then, at a signal, you notice a girl laughing with her friends. It seems simple, but what if that laugh is hiding something she's not ready to share? An old man sitting alone at a bus stop. You glance and look away. But what if he comes there every day, hoping someone recognizes him? And then, you see your own reflection in the bus window, and it hits you. Just like you have fears you hide, dreams you don't tell anyone, thoughts no one hears, so does everyone else. In that moment, something shifts. People are no longer just background characters. They are entire worlds living right next to yours. That feeling is called sonder, and it usually happens in quiet, slow moments, when you're alone, watching people, when your mind isn't distracted, late at night, when you start thinking deeply, or after an emotional conversation. It's not something you plan, it just clicks. And for a second, the world feels bigger, deeper, more real. Ennuiement. You're sitting in a quiet room, no noise, no rush, just you and your thoughts. You think about your future, the life you want, the dreams you're chasing, the version of you that feels complete. You imagine the moment when everything finally makes sense. Then suddenly, a strange feeling hits you. What will it feel like when this moment becomes just a memory? Right now, this version of you, confused, trying, growing, feels temporary, but one day you'll look back at this exact moment and wish you could feel it again. Not because it was perfect, but because it was real. Your struggles, your small wins, your late-night thoughts, they won't stay forever. And that's when you realize you're already living a moment your future self will miss. That quiet, bittersweet awareness is ennuiement. Ennuiement is the feeling of knowing that right now will one day be a memory you wish you could relive. Veliacor. You walk into an old library. The air feels different, quiet, but not empty. Rows of books surround you, worn covers, yellow pages, stories you'll probably never read. You pick one up. The pages smell old, like time itself is trapped inside. You don't know the story, you don't know the characters, but still, something about it feels familiar. You look around, thousands of books, thousands of lives, thoughts, emotions, worlds, all waiting silently, and for a moment, you feel small, not in a bad way, but in a peaceful way, because you realize there is so much in this world you will never fully know, so many stories you will never live, yet somehow, just being close to them feels enough. That strange, nostalgic calm, mixed with a quiet curiosity. That feeling is Veliacor. Veliacor is the peaceful, nostalgic feeling you get from old books and places filled with forgotten stories. Limerence. You see someone just once. Nothing special happens. No conversation, no moment. But somehow, they stay in your mind. You start noticing everything. The way they smile, the way they walk. Even the smallest things feel important. And slowly, your thoughts begin to revolve around them. What if they notice you? What if they feel the same? What if this means something? You replay tiny moments like they're scenes from a movie. You imagine conversations that never happened. You create a story where they are always there. But the truth is, you don't really know them. not fully. Yet the feeling feels real, strong, almost impossible to ignore. It's not love, not yet. It's something else, something built more on imagination than reality. And that's when you realize you're not in love with them. You're in love with the idea of them. That intense, obsessive attraction is limerence. Limerence is a deep, obsessive crush where your mind creates a perfect version of someone. Canopsia. You walk into a place that should be full of life. A school hallway, a playground, a market street. But today, it's empty. No voices, no footsteps, no laughter echoing through the walls. Just silence. You stand there for a moment, and it feels wrong. Because you can almost hear it. The noise that used to be here. The people who once filled this space. The life that made it feel normal. But now, it's gone. The emptiness isn't peaceful. It feels heavy, like something is missing that should still be there. You look around, and for a second, it's like the past is still there, just out of reach. That strange, eerie feeling of a place that's supposed to be alive but isn't anymore. That feeling is canopsia. Canopsia is the eerie, empty feeling of a place that's usually full of people but is now abandoned. Chrysalism. You're inside while rain falls outside. Soft, steady, endless. Drops hit the window, forming tiny rivers that slowly slide down. The world outside feels distant, blurred. No noise reaches you clearly. No chaos touches you. Just the quiet rhythm of rain. You sit there, doing nothing, not thinking too much, not worrying, just existing. And for a moment, you feel safe, like the world has paused and you're gently protected from everything outside. No pressure, no expectations, just a calm space between you and the storm. You don't want to move. You don't want to break this feeling, because it's rare, this kind of peaceful isolation, that warm, quiet comfort of being inside while the storm stays outside. That feeling is chrysalism. Chrysalism is the calm, protected feeling of being indoors while it rains outside. Monachopsis. You're standing in a crowded place. People talking, laughing, moving like they belong. And you're there too, but something feels off. No one says anything. Nothing is wrong, yet you feel like you don't fit, like you arrived at the wrong time or the wrong place. You try to blend in, you smile, you nod, but inside it feels distant, as if everyone else understands something you somehow missed. You look around and wonder, why does this feel like it's not meant for me? Not because people reject you, but because something inside you just doesn't connect. That quiet, unexplained feeling of being out of place, even when you're surrounded by people, that feeling is monachopsis. Monachopsis is the subtle feeling of being out of place, even when you belong. Notice Tollens. You always imagined your life a certain way, a clear path, a simple story. You thought, by now, things will make sense. But one day, you stop and look around. This isn't what you planned. Not the place, not the feelings, not the person you thought you'd become. Something feels off. Not completely wrong, but not right either. It's like reading a story that slowly stops making sense. The choices you made don't feel like they fit anymore. The direction you're going doesn't feel like yours. And for the first time, you question everything. Was this really my path, or did I just keep going without thinking? It's not fear, it's clarity. The realization that the life you've been living no longer aligns with who you are becoming. And maybe that's not the end. Maybe it's the moment you finally choose a new direction. That quiet, unsettling clarity, that feeling is Notice Tollens. Notice Tollens is the realization that your life no longer makes sense and needs to change. Now you know, your feelings aren't random. They all have a meaning. Which one did you relate to the most? Comment below.